Hi guys, welcome to your week 3 reading for the month of February 2022. In this reading, we'll be taking a look at the dates from Monday, February 14th, V-Day, all the way until Sunday, February 20th. Now, I know I don't need to remind you guys that these readings are ultimately timeless and signless, so even though I am projecting for this time spread, energy moves as it is. So whenever you watch this reading, if the messages sound like they're for you, chances are they are, regardless of when you watch and how you watch and why you watch, okay? So let's jump in. If you're interested in getting a personal reading from me, whoa, okay, or an energy healing session from me live via Zoom, please do follow the links to my Etsy page, okay? Oh yeah, and God bless you guys. I do have quite a few requests, and so sometimes the readings can take up to 2 weeks to be filled. It always seems to be like right at 2 weeks. God bless. But the energy shift sessions, which are live via Zoom, are much quicker. They're within a few days. All right, because it's just a phone call, video chat. God bless. Anyway, let's see what's going on for the week of Monday, the 14th of Feb to Sunday, the 20th. God bless. All right, thank you. Boop. Here we go. I'm seeing a lot of lessons learned in that 1 week, and that makes sense. I mean, we have a holiday. Anytime we have a major holiday, and then on top of that, a love holiday, dear God, lots of things will be going down. Energies will be moving fast. It's like a time I'm getting because look at this team. It's like the team, talking to, look at these team of people talking to this girl, their ward. It's like it's a time for energies to flow quickly. And in fact, look at the same card talking to this girl. Okay? It's like, hey, they're talking to her. Remember, it doesn't matter who, male, female, gender, non-conforming, but they're talking to this baby about what is to come, who is to come. Need not even be anything romantic. We're just looking at the energies, right? And then over here, they're speaking again. God bless. And there's the person, even closer now. The person is in the card with her. The person being a representation of any person, place, thing, or situation. For somebody, it's your mother, that is going to be presenting. They're saying a common issue. They're saying this is how it works. And I love how they're saying that. They're saying, so if you think that the other person is the one with the problem, right, Cherry? It's not. It's a two-way street. You guys have harmonized with each other. You've drawn each other to you, right? And yeah, look at this. Yes, because here's the guy. Remember, at first they were telling you, you're the cute baby, about this person, place, thing, or situation coming for you, and they're not even in the picture. And then here, doink, we've got them still talking to you, and that person is manifesting here. And then guess what? Leading up to this, we've got this person on their two cards, emerging from something, coming in. Look at this person looking off to the side. Where? Over here. And then they realize where they need to be. So what that's telling me is, for a lot of you guys, yes, it's like a placeholder, like, hey, heads up, we're about to work on some lessons right now. Remember, it need not be a romantic thing. We're going to work on some lessons right now. And whatever the lesson is, Spirit is going to fill that slot with somebody. So karmic, sorry, hate to say it, but yeah, isn't it always karmic anyway? But everyone wants soulmate and this and that, and that's all well and good, but the whole point is we came together to learn some lessons. Let's get the show on the road. So Spirit is kind of saying early on, like, hey, the rules of this game are that if you still need to learn the lesson, if the person still needs to learn the lesson, then there's a possibility that you can in eventuality activate this soul contract. That soul contract that you wrote as a potential. It's like, hey, Cherry, God bless. Hey, Cherry, listen, when we go down to earth and whatnot, if I still haven't learned this lesson by this age and by this time, and you haven't learned yours, and maybe we can come together and do a little, collaboration. I'll see you downstairs. And then we're down here. And through the choices that we've made to get up to this point, you may actually still activate that contract, and then you guys will come into accordance with each other, into connection with each other. But there are so many contracts that we never even perceive of because we don't need it anymore. So we never actually come into the time and space point to meet that person, right? Our contracts are filled with potentials. And so they're saying where, yeah, they're showing me the blood, where your attention goes, where your focus goes, where your uh, intentions go, that's all helping to be that push towards activating some contracts, be it a person, place, thing, or situation, over others. So that's why they always say, do, just as I said, did this, like they showed me this card, yeah, Three of Cups. So it's kind of like they're showing, oh my God, we're dressed alike. So they're showing that not only are you the inventor of your circumstances from the other side, you created, but you're also the person who, the naysayer, you're the person who's allowing. And I know that's very controversial because we can sit here and list all the horrible things that we just can't wrap our heads around in the physical. And I'm with you, like I cannot do it. But when I'm not activated in those emotions and I'm doing my work and I'm feeling the feels and the energies, I see, yeah, oh yeah, okay, I get it. And even in hindsight for myself, I'm like, all right, I see it. So the point is, that's why they say always be mindful of how you are structuring your mind, what energies you're carrying around with you. Are you shielding? Are you not? So just practicing proper self-care and mood alteration, because if you're in a certain mood, your mood really to a large degree determines what energies are able to come into your circuit, so to speak. That's interesting. That's a shout out to who, just based on those words. Um, KO, you know who you are. But that's for everybody, based on our moods, and it's a simple concept. Hey, if somebody rear ends, if you're having a really great day, I mean, like your day is going really nice, and someone rear ends you, and you're like, ah, and then you're like, oh my God, you're less likely to tee off on this person. You're less likely to, just be triggered into victimhood, because you're already in a good mood and like things are flowing and you're more able to be like, oh my God, is this person okay? But if you're already having a rough day and you're not taking it well, understandably, you're not taking it well, and you feel really in victim mindset and everything, and then you get the same rear end, and all of a sudden it's like, poor me, and I'm so angry, and who the hell do you think you are, and a lot of that stuff. So we do have to watch our mood. Spirit is saying also watch our humors. Interesting. Humors in the sense of, like the humors, I can't remember how many humors are there. Wasn't some melancholy, well, the same thing, the moods, right? Then actual humor, I don't know, go look it up. But watch that, but also watch the things that we're intaking on the media. So they're just saying to be mindful, because we are whipping up a batch. We're whipping up a batch of cake mix and creating a cake that we have to sit and eat. And so, just be mindful. So going back to what they were saying about calling in this new contract, you're going to be calling in some new contracts. Could be people, places, things, or situations in this week. And the energies are going to be flowing to get that ball rolling. So depending on how you move in the space, what your mood is, what your mindset is, if you're keeping spirit close, your higher self, you have intentions for your highest good, things like that, that makes a huge difference when it comes to attracting something or somebody. Listen, they're showing me Scorpio, moon in Scorpio. That's February 21st to February 23rd. Yeah, we need to get it together before that next water moon. Listen, y'alls, let's not play around the Scorpio moon. That's when things come up. So anyway, if you want a new job, you're gonna get the new job. But as I heard said once, and I love the saying, I always say it now, you can get the toilet water job, you can get the eau de toilette, or you can get the parfum. Same with a mate. Yeah, you're gonna get a boyfriend or girlfriend, sure. Yeah. But you can get, that low, low. You can get that, yeah, or you can get, how did I attract this? Right? And a lot of us are in that low, low. You're still waiting for the messages, still in between. Does he or does she like me? Look, we're not about that life anymore. This is Cherry's like, we're done. She's about ready to walk off this table, and I don't need that because she's like porcelain, so we need to, or ceramics, so we need to, not do that, please. Anyway, so be mindful of your energies. Oh, the guides are also saying, you guys, PSA, the guides are saying be mindful of your sexual activity. Plain and simple, who or whatever you're letting in, yeah. They're saying, interesting that they're saying it like this. They're saying be of a scholarly focus. Have a scholarly focus. So it's a little bit like, stop just moving with your genitals, to use the word, because they literally are showing me the word. Oh God, YouTube is just gonna, be up in arms about something maybe. But be less about your loins, your drives. Be in, and yes, bring the heart in, but a lot of times we think we're in the heart space. We're not. We're in our pathology space. We're in the codependent space. We're not even in the heart space because the heart's been shut down for a while. So they're saying, for you, be of a scholarly mindset. Take the logical choices here. The logical choice. They're like, be logical. This is a time for logic. Interesting. Be logical. Now, what do you mean, Spirit? What do you mean, be logical? Well, for example, hey, you want this person to spend more time with you. They've shown themselves in this month that you've been dating, so and so, quote unquote. They're incapable of either finding the time or making the time to connect with you to the point where you feel confident in this connection and you're not constantly wondering or waking up with cold sweats and waking up and checking, did I get a message? Like, it's logic, they're saying. It goes back to, well, if this person is not showing up for you, it doesn't matter what the energies are behind it. We don't care that, oh, well, this happened, and we don't care. The guides are like, we don't care. We care about you. We care about the situation, and we're not here for the BS. The fact is, they're just not that into you. This is about effort. If this person can't even like show up in the beginning, listen, what are we doing? What are we doing, guys? So that's what they're saying. That's the logic of it. What are we doing, guys? Archangel Gabriel is coming out to say this, like, why does he have to come out to say this? I mean, we know he's in charge of the communication and stuff, but like, come on. Especially because the writing is on the wall for some of you. It's the I word, integrity. It's either there or it's not. Now, look at this. Assess. We're so open to having ourselves assessed by the other person, wanting to make a good impression and this and that, but we don't do the assessing. Assess. Now, I'm not saying, hey, do you have a 401k? What's your credit score? I'm not even going there, although I know I shout out to some Virgos, Capricorns, I hear you, some Tauruses. Some Tauruses. But Virgs and Caps, Leos. Okay, I see you, Leo. Leo doesn't want to show their bills, but they definitely want to make sure their partner can support. Listen, you have to be logical. It has to line up. If it's not lining up, there's no physical structure to house, they're saying, this energy. If you can't even get somebody in the physical to call you on time, to ask about your day, to do things for you when they don't feel like it. Everyone's patient until they have something to do. Everyone's generous until they have to share something they want, right? So we have to look at those things. Also, I'm doing the channeling, but also me. Can you spell things? THINGZ? I need. Can you guys slow down so I can take notes, right? But this is what we need to be looking at. The guides are like, why are we struggling? What's the struggle? What's the struggle? They're asking you. Well, why are we struggling? The three little fairies are like, I don't understand. The logic, it's there. The logic is there. It's like, is his name KB or Cabby or Khaby? He's like, all silent. Right? And we're like, I can't hear you. Yeah, you can't hear because you're not paying attention. So before you go on this long journey, listen, Valentine's Day, I just want to go ahead and say 9 months later for some of you. I just want to go ahead and say 5 years later for some of you. All right? Roller coaster. I'm just saying, let's be honest, okay? Please think before you act. What are you looking at? Are you looking at this crazy scene of scattered boats and a sun setting and things are not happening and you're hoping but you're still waiting? And or are you seeing this where, wow, the birds are singing and there's a contract coming in and wow, it's a chair for me and someone else. They look very similar. This is one of those like, all right, 1 or 2. 1 or 2. And you don't know what you're looking at until you clear the mindset. So Spirit is saying, how do you clear the mindset? They're like, here you go. Assess. 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 Okay? Assess. It's like a silent rainbow in paper form, just flittering to the ground with love. Pray. And wait and listen. Not, hey God, yeah, I'm going to pray really quickly, but I got to go. Oh, okay, bye. I'll talk to you later, bye. And you forget to leave your answering machine on because you're out on a date. Like think, meditate, think about it. Get off the horse. Stop moving forward so quickly, because this is the message that's coming through. I mean, look, I don't know. You guys know I keep it 100, but anywho, I love how they're like whispering in my ear now to mimic this card because they're like, you too. I'm like, I know. I know. I can't even find the card, but good. It's gone. Oh, here it is. Ugh, whatever. I felt a breeze on my left ear. It's like, but I'm also looking behind and I know my doorway is empty. Let me just go ahead. Yeah, it's empty. It's closed. So anyway, look, we all have work to do. Spirit is saying we all want somebody, but we're taking a limited approach. I love how they changed the word to limited, what I was going to say. We're taking a limited approach. So it's almost like we need to go back to school for some of these things. We need to learn. We have bad habits. Obviously not everybody, but let's keep it real. Most of us, especially if you're watching tarot readings, maybe especially if you're doing tarot readings, I don't know. But the point is, be mindful is what they're saying. Be mindful. All right, so super dupes quickly. Let's do a cute little 1-card pull. I mean, really quickly, because it's already 18 minutes. Oh, Instagram is so limiting. Cannot even put a video that's long enough sometimes. Anyway. So, card 1. You guys, stop cheating. Card 1. Card 2. Or card 3. Card 4? No. I knew this card would come up, but here we are. Look at me with the glasses looking at 1, 2, 3. Let's look at the 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. If you'd like to pause the video, go for it. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what quick message is coming through. If you chose card 1, actually, let me pull all of them. Yeah, if you chose card 1, I'm just feeling my right hand kind of throbbing a bit. If you chose card 1, you keep backing away from the right action. It's almost like you're going to do the right action, you're going to make the right call, you're going to whatever, and then you step back. You don't complete the action. So this could be clearly somebody in a connection or that they need to bring to a close, or they need to take some type of action to move something forward. This need not be love related, by the way. But whatever this is showing. It's almost like the Ace of Pentacles. Your a dream or something of value lies behind this door, but you have to take the action steps to get it. For somebody here, I do feel that it has to do with. I'm hearing mini archival stuff, so that's going to mean something. I also felt a little bit of addictions of some sort. I'm not sure what it is. It could be anything, from substances all the way to exercising, right? But you've got to push through, is what Spirit is saying. They're showing, and it's almost like they're saying, we're trying to pull you in, we're sending you a lot of signs, we're trying to sweeten the deal, but we just need you to take a few more steps forward. So if that's you, whatever it is, I want to say, get into a good support group, get into whatever, start surrounding yourself with people who are doing things that you, or supporting the things that you know are good for your health and well-being. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. I'm being told somebody needs to stock up on their berries. You have to eat more berries for somebody here. God bless. That's cute. Group two, they're saying you are, and I don't want to use the F word, but you're failing to look at your inner child. Your inner child is screaming. And they're like, look at your inner child. You're acting like you, I love the tone today. Wow, look at the tone. You're acting like you don't know what to do. You're so confused, and it's like it's in your face. They're like, hey, we've been trying to get a hold of you. A record is something for somebody. It could be an actual vinyl, or it could be some other type of record, but they're trying to get a hold of you. Your inner child is screaming like about what it is that you should do. And if you could just stop with the victim consciousness, stop with the longing, stop with the yearning, stop with the putting yourself out there and taking risks that you shouldn't be taking, is what I'm getting. I'm seeing the energy of blood around this, so I don't know if you're doing something with the exchange of biohazard, as they say, or bodily fluids. I don't know what this is. Listen, I don't know, guys. I'm just translating the energy, or interpreting the energy, channeling the energy. But whatever this is about, I'm getting some Halloween energies as well. It could be to mark time or some type of symbol. I'm also getting shoes, new shoes, shoe salesman, whatever this is. There are quite a few of you that will vibe with this energy, and you can vibe with more than one card, guys. You know this. Let's pick a card. But please listen to yourself, because they're saying, they're trying to get you to listen. Your higher self is trying to get you to listen. Your inner self is trying to get you to listen. And I'm seeing you just like you've been moving around. They've been moving you around, maybe even and moving. I'm seeing like moving from a desert to somewhere else, or moving from one place to another, to a desert, or just something with a desert. So please, please, please do what you got to do. And the last one is group 3. God bless you guys. Very business minded about something. You're very wary, W-A-R-Y, about something. And I do feel that you tend to have a good head on your shoulders. Spirit is saying it's time to soften up a little bit. I do see some past lifetime energies and issues that are causing you to stay guarded, right? And again, you could have been attracted to all 3 of these cards, and the messages would be from all 3. But they're saying it's okay to let your hair down a little bit, okay? Don't worry about the past. That you've learned things, you need to update yourself, upgrade yourself, and have trust and faith that you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn. And so that now when it's time to do your output, in other words, when it's time to act out in the world, to engage in the world and make decisions, that you will do better this time. For some of you, this is a second marriage or something to that effect. For some of you, this definitely is I'm hearing research driven, but I'm also getting the relationship stuff very strong with this one. But in group 3, you're coming across a little bit cold, so open your heart and trust. And it's not in a negative way. It's just that there's some past lifetime issues that are plaguing you and causing you to slow down, and are causing you to do this in an undue in an undue way. Like it's not necessary. It's causing you to see enemies everywhere. For some of you, this is also the past life has a lot to do with misuse of energy. So you can see lower, like you may see curses everywhere and this and that, and that's not even the case. All right. So anyway, God bless you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now so that it can Lovingly Fit on Instagram. But if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or to have an energy shift or healing session with me live via Zoom, hit me up. All right. Mwah.